love it.
Being in the theatre.
Being in the theatre. The release of energy.
Physical.
And emotional. It's like an orgasm.
Language.
Look at it. The peeling paint.
The fading gilt.
The musty plush.
The hole in the carpet.
The tear in the seat.
The magic of the theatre.
Oh, absolutely.
Cast list.
Petronella.
Jacinta. Wendy. AKA. Everyone has a nickname in the business.
Pet.
Jack. Wendy.
Don't be deceived. This isn't what we do.
Only a stopgap, this.
We're in the business.
Couldn't be anywhere else.
We live it.
Breathe it.
Eat it.
Other actors. Bless. Warm, open, generous human beings. Brave.
You have to be.
To stand up there on the stage naked.
Emotionally speaking. To expose yourself. Spiritually, really. To total strangers.
All for you. Yes, you. The glorious, wonderful, many-headed.
Sparsely-headed at matinees.
Monster. The audience. It's a brave, lonely, rather wonderful life.
Being in the audience. Being in the profession.
Bless. Of course it makes us terribly insecure.
That's why we kiss all the time.
It's why we touch.
Oh, I don't much like the touching. We're a very touchy profession, especially in the dressing room.
Huggy, huggy, touchy, touchy, feely, feely, kissy, kissy, bless, love.
We're unemployed.
We're resting. And even when we're resting, we're working.
Selling programs.
Selling tickets.
Dispensing ice creams. Tending toilets. Even the picking up of a gyro can be an act of theatre.
A weekly matinee.
A tragedy.
Farce. Love. The government's fault, of course.
Philistines.
We're not valued. And it's not as though we're not professional. We've trained.
My God, we've trained.
RADA and Central.
Guildhall. That's in Warm Village College.
But nobody understands.
So we'll show you.
(9:40 a.m.)
For those of you with reading difficulties.
Just follow me.
Is that what they call an alienation device?
Bless.
Just follow me, that's right. Just follow me. Now, if you don't want to scamper on the stage. Well, welcome everybody to our tour of the Theatre Royal. Bonjour, guten morgen, hi all, and Tim the Japaneses. Now, where better to begin our tour than on the stage of the Theatre Royal itself? By the end of the tour, you will see that putting on a play involves a lot more than a few actors knowing their lines and not bumping into the furniture, as Noel Coward, the master as we still call him, once so memorably quick. God, what way do you think we wrote this still? In the best traditions of the theatre, it goes without saying that the Theatre Royal has its very own ghost. A white, shrouded, terrifying figure who appears...
Oh, my bloody head, just shut up, will you, right? Doing my head in. Where the hell am I? Nurse, nip out and get some large coffee and a packet of Marlboro Lights, will you? There's a lot.
I'm not a nurse. I'm still left by marketing.
Right. Hold on. God, my mouth's like the Nevada desert after a nuclear test. What was all that shouting about?
You startled me.
I startled you, right? What?
Oh, nothing.
You new here?
I started last week.
Hard cheese.
And you're...
Mo, chief stage manager. Listen, have I been home, Joe?
I don't think you have.
Oh my God, you go mad. Well, tough. So I stayed for the first night party, so what? Then I came back here to the lie down. My head was going round. Next next thing you know, I'm having a dream about having a group session with Judith Chalmers and the entire issue are here too. Weird. Did you catch it last night?
I didn't catch anything last night.
The show, love, the show.
Second.
Fecund.
Yeah, well, oh no, it was my badminton night.
Fecund. Bloody stupid title. Do you know what it means?
No.
Nor do I.
It's one of those words, isn't it?
Right.
Did somebody get killed?
Yeah, no, right. This is the set, right? Rumour has it, it's supposed to be like the delivery room in a maternity hospital. So I says to the designer, at least I assumed he was the designer, jaunty little cap, single earring, pocketed his feet, pissed off back to London. I says to him, listen, I have 5 kids in the days when I was in the bath sort of thing, and I've never seen a delivery room like this. And he goes like, it's a concept. Listen, love, when you hear the word concept in a theatre, you know you're in deep shit.
That doesn't sound very professional.
Listen, I'll get a few phone calls today. It's only a play, love. Be another one along in 3 weeks' time, like a privatised rural trade service.
Don't bump into the furniture and remember your lines. There's no hell at the last one who's still falling one.
Shit!
Oh.
Shit! Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was...
It's just, some people, my head's like a pressure cooker sometimes. And you know what she actually did?
No.
She actually got into the same taxi as me. I mean, that is off, that is definitely off. What if her old man well, it just wasn't part of our arrangement. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
No, I was just...
It's just, I feel I had to get that off my chest.
Yeah.
Look, I'm interrupting you.
No, I just...
It's just, sometimes the stage is the only place I can,
Yeah. No.
Well, feel real. Be in touch with reality. God, that says something, doesn't it? The only place I can be in touch with reality is the place of ultimate illusion and deception.
It does seem slightly...
You rehearsing?
Well, no, well, I suppose...
Anything interesting?
Well,
Yeah, right. So, it's like this thing I'm in. I mean, it's an interesting play. I know I haven't quite got there yet. It's there, it's just always out of my grasp. You know what I mean?
This is Fecund.
Right, yeah, interesting.
Well, I haven't managed to see it yet. What does it mean?
Well, this is what I'm saying, you see. If I could get inside my man's head, strip away the camouflage.
No. The word, Fecund, what does it mean?
No idea.
It's one of those words, isn't it?
Yeah, what words?
Well, one of those words do you think you know the meaning of, but when you do come to think about it,
I'll ask Roland.
he'll know, will he?
I shouldn't think so, he's the playwright. So, what is it you're rehearsing?
Oh, the guided tour.
Oh, new piece, interesting.
Well,
Yeah. You're a German, I'll bet.
No, I wrote it last night.
You wrote it?
Yeah.
Last night? Eat your heart out, Alan, bash out a play in 10 minutes flat.
Oh no, it's not a play, it's the guided tour. Well, I work in marketing. I'm a new marketing assistant. And today's the first day I have to put on the guided tour. I was just practicing.
Rehearsing, right.
Stand with me, mate.
Benedict Thrush.
Oh, you're an actor.
Oh, how did you know it? Well, sometimes I'm an actor. Sometimes I just stand there and say the words. Those are the days I can go home emotionally and physically shaken.
Well, it was very funny.
You talking about the sitcom?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Those are the days I could crawl over being subhuman. So, what about you then? You're in marketing, yes?
Well, that's what I do now, but
Interesting.
I've only been here a week. I came here from British Rail. Oh, what's more, I was very nearly on time.
Sorry?
Don't laugh. I was public relations officer for the mobile catering display team for Network South East.
And that was really...
Interesting? Well, it was quite. Well, it had its moments. Breakfast, lunch, tea, dinner, to be precise.
Sorry?
Well, we never had to do guided tours at Network South East. The last thing they wanted to see was what the public to see was what really went on.
Listen, I've just had a really terrific idea.
Oh?
Well, why don't you do it for me?
What?
Well, just do it. I'll watch. I'll listen.
I don't know.
Hey, I've had another really terrific idea. Well, what if I sort of play one of your tourists?
Well, that's very kind of you, but really...
You know, role play, simulation, give you the feel.
Right then. Welcome to the Theatre Royal, an historic theatre which stood on this site since 1958 when the mayor installed and opened...
Stop, sorry.
What?
I'm not ready.
You're not ready?
Well, I'm not sure about this man. Am I mad?
Oh, all do it with.
No, am I mad? I've got no image, no feel.
Well, is it important?
Well, you know, I mean, these tourists, they're young, middle-aged, or what?
Oh, I think, well, there was some talk about... Oh, yeah, a coachload of Japanese.
Oh, God. Well, do you know how difficult Japanese is for
Not really.
It's hugely difficult. It's a different values, it's a different culture. I mean, it'll take weeks of research and reading, and I'll probably need several sessions with a dialect coach.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. Are we doing a guided tour or a remake of Seven Samurai?
No, it's just not something I feel confident with at this stage of my career.
Is it important?
Well, I just feel, you know, I have to play to my strengths. What about Americans? I'm good at Americans. I've just done streetcar in Birmingham.
Well, let me see. Oh, yeah. Well, a minibus load of American war veterans and their wives.
War veterans? Which war? Korea? Vietnam? Vietnam would be good. Right, so he's an ex-grunt. Invalidated out because of injury, nervous exhaustion, better.
Mr. Thrush.
Stop, this is a process for you. Just hang on. Right, so, and of course he's injured. So he's going to walk. And he's a local boy made good, hero to the new people of, the people of New Watford, Illinois. God, I didn't know it was in Illinois. You see, that's the process for you. You know, when you start dragging things up deep inside yourself. And he's angry, of course he's angry with the war. With Vietnam, with the army, with himself and the girl he left behind, who worshipped him. God, this is brilliant. We need to do an improvisation. You be her.
Who?
Mary Lou.
Mary Lou?
The girl he left behind. The girl, you know, he could no longer face because of the terrible injuries, mental and physical. Well, the Viet Cong inflicted on him in the POW camp, which meant he could no longer... Oh, you know. Let's do it, let's improvise.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course, yes, feel free, explore it.
Well, if he's a Vietnam veteran, why are he and his wife on a minibus tour of East Anglia?
What?
Well, organised by the 19th US Army Air Force Field Catering Division Veterans Association.
Ah, the cooks, caterers. No, couldn't do that. Nothing dramatic about catering.
You obviously have a right to British style, Mr. Frost. Benedict, I might get to more quickly if I
Just run through it.
Well, by myself.
I'll watch, listen.
Yeah.
Hang on. I've just had another really great idea. Well, what if I sort of direct?
Well, that's very kind of you, but really.
See, I want to get into directing. It's the next logical stage of my career. So, when you're ready...
Welcome to the Theatre Royal, an historic theatre stood on this site since 1958 when the Mayor, Mr. Alderman Whitworth, opened...
Stop, sorry.
Yes!
Well, it's just not clear. It's not coming off the stage exactly who you are.
What do you mean, who I am?
Well, who are you?
I've told you who I am.
Yes, but the problem is I don't believe you or in what you're saying.
Are you calling me a liar?
Not exactly, no. But you see, the important thing on stage is truth. Well, the outer external truth cannot exist until you actually find the deep meaningful truth within itself.
Suddenly British Royal begins to seem beautifully sane.
So the first question you have to ask yourself is, who am I? Well, go on, ask it.
Oh, out loud?
Externalise it, yes.
I've told you who I am.
So you think you know who you are, do you? Do you really? Well, I thought I knew myself. But when I looked inside, I was just a random collection, a jumble, thrown together with some futile sort of... I was confused.
You don't say.
Well, look, I'll do it. I'll show you, and then... Who am I? Who am I? Who am I?
You are Benedict Thrush, and I claim my £5.
Lie down.
I'm sorry?
On the floor.
This is my second best work scene.
Well, on the table then.
No!
Estelle, please trust me. I'm only doing this to realise you're full inner potential. close your eyes and breathe.
I may have my eyes closed, Mr. Crush, at the very first hint of any.
Close your eyes and breathe. Feel the breathing. Establish a rhythm. Feel the breathing, the breath. The breath has a quality. The quality is light. And the light is, what's the word?
Shining.
No.
Gleaming.
No, penetrating. That's the word.
Just remember what I said, Mr. Crush.
Penetrating your whole body from head to toe. Lightness making you light. And it's lifting you. Lifting you, Estelle, lifting you out of yourself. And that's you shimmering like a gleaming magic carpet. That's it, picture it, explore it. Now I wanted to take you to a place where you were truly blissfully happy. Good, good, that's it. Feel how it felt. Yes, interesting. Now, so I want to get back on the carpet, please. Back on the carpet, and I wanted to take you to a place where you're really unhappy.
No!
Yes, good, go there.
No!
Confront yourself. See how you are.
No.
As your essence, Estella, and how do you look?
Fat.
Good.
Body.
Excellent. And how do you feel?
Miserable.
Oh dear. So exactly describe yourself?
Fat, spotty, and miserable.
Oh, why?
Well,
How old are you?
18.
Ah, so this isn't your early childhood then? So I bet your early childhood.
Oh, Derek!
Derek?
The divisional manager catering. He said he'd leave his wife. He was lovely and slightly more mature. Well, I resolved that I wasn't going to, with a married man, but as soon as I smelled his hair gel, I knew. God knows, I was an all-time laugh to Kevin.
Kevin.
My fiancé, ex-fiancé, he'd just broken off, and I was in such a vulnerable, and when his hand accidentally brushed against my bottom when we were reviewing the caution control figures, I knew that I was going to, that it was inevitable. I gave him everything! Things I'd never given anyone, ever before. Not even Kevin in the entire 7 months of my engagement. And then for him to come to me and say that he couldn't go on the guilt of betraying his wife and children. Oh, and by the way, I was redundant. So that's where I am. And that day, Derek and Kevin came to my office with lovely crinkly hair and big hands and said, I can see myself fat, spotty and miserable.
Miserable, yes. Well, interesting, very interesting. Right, well, let's get back on the carpet and let's come back and breathe. You're still breathing, aren't you? Yes. Well, come back and so you're back, yes? So how do you feel? Well, it can make you feel a bit like that sometimes. You're doing something that normal people don't do, confronting themselves. But that's what acting's all about, caring, listening, responding. Well, oh dear, is that the time? I'm going to have to dash, and people I need to see. But I'm sure that'll help you with your little talk. Good luck. Break a leg.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Theatre Royal.
Poor love. Poor love. She came to the theatre hoping for escape.
A mistake.
Theatre makes us face up to what we are.
Makes us confront ourselves.
Which wounds.
Which shocks.
And makes us question what we are. Round and round.
The question goes inside the skull.
Round and round. To be or not to be. Round and round. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Round and round.
Estelle. The day can only get better.
Bless. Love.
Who comes here?
Our star.
A good bit of glamour at last.
Miss Sarah Roscoff.
Star of stage and screen. The small screen of the sitcom, well past its best.
And many, many stage appearances, too numerous to mention.
In some of our most cherished centres of theatrical excellence. Swindon, Harlow, Dartford, Stevenage.
And her husband, Henry.
Hugo!
Hugo.
It's Sarah. Let's go through. You want to stop me, Sarah? This way.
Who is? Ah, here we are, one of the theatre's most selfless actors. He never gets big parts.
He has developed a wide range of interests outside of the theatre.
He hasn't had a part since 1985. Extensive work on radio, which he loves. Doesn't have to learn the lines.
5 hours. Happy returns.
Can I stop smiling now?
Do what you like.
My jaws ache.
You should try smiling more often. Once a decade, a few wonders, you know. You'd be surprised.
Don't be French. Dr. John is so tedious.
One photo call in 7 years, and he's suffering from overexposure.
She was their forestry and arboriculture correspondent. Did you know that? The one with the glasses and the speech impediment.
That wasn't a speech impediment, that was a regional accent, which you know if you bothered to talk more often.
You just do theatre on the side. Normally I write about wood.
And you're guaranteed good notices then, darling.
I don't know how you do this. Week after week, crappy place, terrible hotels, godforsaken holes like this. God, provinces.
It's a marvellous play.
Huh?
You never could judge a script.
I bow to your superior judgment.
The way Roland gets inside my woman's mind, for a man to do that, it's uncanny. How does he know how it feels to be inside a woman?
Lots of practice in the room.
He knows how it feels just to be a piece of sexual machinery, totally dependent on a man's will and power. How does he know that? How does he know how that feels?
Oh, you must have read it in Cosmopolitan.
Oh, piss off, you.
It's what passes for research with writers like Roland. Anyway, how do you know
How do I know what?
what it feels like to be a sexual machine?
I'm an actress.
Oh,
It certainly isn't from my experience of the marital bed.
oh Christ, Sarah, not my shortcomings in the bedroom department monologue again.
Interesting you use that word.
What word?
Shortcomings. Are you learning your lines?
No.
Well, you should be. You nearly went last night. I could see it in your eyes. You look like the village idiot on Mogadon. Don't dry this afternoon and leave me with an egg. If you're not studying, what are you doing?
Your quarterly back return.
God, Hugo, you're so dreary. You're supposed to be an actor, allegedly, not a certified accountant.
Well, you never tire of pointing out normally when I'm trying to get a seat. You're the one that earns the money in this partnership. I'm the one that looks after it and makes sure the tax gets paid. And if I don't finish these today, we'll get fined in excess. So, just excuse me?
Bastard. It's made me all hot now, and we've got another photo call in 5 minutes.
Oh, not another Vivian Westwood.
This is my costume for the photo call, as you well know.
I could have sworn you wore it at last year's BAFTAs.
Which side of the bed did you get out of?
Yours.
I went for a walk.
Of course, and you took your sponge bag for company.
And I had a shower, and since we're checking up, where were you all yesterday afternoon?
Cricket match.
In this godforsaken hole.
Where is mine accounted? Sarah, how many times have I told you to keep your receipt?
What are you doing? Get out of my bag.
What is this? This is a white-hot, raunchy rubber ticker. Acacia honey flavour. That's what this is.
Is it? And what are you going to do with it?
I'm going to ask it what it's doing in your handbag.
That's about your limit with condoms, isn't it?
Sarah,
It was just in case.
Just in case. Just in case. Just in case what?
Just in case a miracle happened and you got a sudden rush of blood to the head.
The head.
Or wherever. Don't be pedantic.
That's extremely unlikely, don't you?
Extremely, since you ask.
And even if, God forbid, I did succumb to a testosterone-induced coma of passion for you and your increasingly saggy physical charms, this would be about as much use to me as a ham sandwich at a bar mitzvah, wouldn't it?
What are you going on about?
The vasectomy.
What vasectomy?
My vasectomy.
Oh?
10 years ago, the unkindest cut of all, my little sacrifice for our career.
Shit. God.
You forgot.
I can't remember everything.
You've been anything like a proper wife.
A proper wife?
The scar might have reminded you.
I wasn't looking for a scar.
Not looking, full stop. My Adam's apple is the furthest out you've been in years.
How dare you say I haven't been a proper wife?
But you haven't.
Then what have I been?
A bloody actress, that's what. A self-obsessed, nobody else in the world battles across actress. My career this, my career that. This part, that part. This audition, that audition. They didn't want me, Hugh. I feel rejected. My audience, my public. Day after day, night after night, year after year. That's what I mean. So who was it, darling? Or do I mean, is it?
Nobody. Oh, everybody.
Everybody.
It's been so long since you've been on tour, you've forgotten what it's like to be stuck somewhere like, oh, I don't know, Billingham. I mean, what do you do in Billingham during the day?
Most of the cast by the sound of it.
If you condescended to come with me, I wanted you with me, but you weren't there. So are you surprised when I turn to others? I have relied on the kindness of strangers.
Spare your bloody Dubois.
I was a bloody good Blanche
You
Dubois.
were terrible, Blanche Dubois. Others, you make it sound like the entire male membership of Equity. How many others have there been? Let's have a look at the receipt, shall we? See who's had the pleasure of a horizontal dialogue with you in the last 3 months. Let's see, all my sons are Gateshead. All your sons, isn't that incest? Say nothing of crowded. Or Trojan women in Matlock. Well, not too many possibilities there.
You think so?
What?
Needs must in Matlock. Oh my God.
Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Not so much a case of who's been sleeping in my bed as who hasn't. Oh, and 'tis pity she's a whore.
Right.
All right. What's done is done and cannot be undone.
Scottish grade.
All right. What I meant was that's all water under the bridge.
Spermicide under the diaphragm.
What I want to know is who was it last night? Tell me, Zara, I want to know who you were with last night. Tell me.
Or you're what? You can't leave me because you've got nowhere to go. You can't live without my money. And you won't hit me because you're an oh-so-restrained English gentleman. Which you're not, by the way, because you never did take the weight on your elbows. So what are you going to do, Hugo? What are you going to do?
Smile.
What?
Smile.
Smile!
Oh, look at their faces. Proposed for their public. Who'd love them to bits. Showbiz marriage. Off they go to the bliss of the marital dressing room. And who is this? They know who it is. It's just posturing. Luckett. Oh, Luckett. Roland. The author. Off the coon. He's overflowing with dramatic news. He's wanting to deal with lunchtime booze. He's been set for exams. Once. By teachers across the land, he's rated. By thousands of students totally hated. Because he's a writer, we're speaking in verse. Oh, I think we should go before things get worse. 1405 hours doing you.
Ah, the empty space. Poor dear misguided little Peter Brook. I understand, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
We met before at lunchtime, if you remember, so.
I remember.
I hope you can find in your heart to forgive me.
What for?
The unfortunate incident in the cafeteria queue. I was thrown against you in my jumbo sausage.
Yes, really.
So as far as you're concerned, the incident is closed.
Well, so as far as I'm concerned, then was an incident.
Estelle, I am a playwright.
I know.
My name is
So I was
Roland.
lucky at 1945, educated at St Merchant Bankers School, Uppington, and St Mungo's College, up Cambridge.
You know me better than I know myself. Excellent. Well, obviously, I should have expected this. Something part of your role as marketing manager. First role of marketing, know your product.
The second rule in point of fact, but no, actually, we did you at school.
Did we?
Well, you know, as a set text.
Oh.
Are you alright?
I'm terrified. Just trying to imagine being done by a whole generation of schoolgirls. Sorry, I'm about it. Presumably this is still A-levels.
GCSE.
Oh dear. Well, just out of interest, please indulge me for a moment. Was this an all-girls school?
Worse luck.
Uniforms compulsory, were they?
Oh, yes.
Gym sits?
I'm sorry?
Sorry, no. Tell me, which play of mine did you study?
Oh, Lord, now you're asking. Oh, God. It's funny. Well, I seem to be in stitches all the time, anyway.
Well, excellent. Music to the ears of the creative artists, believe me. Surely you remember what it was called, and it can't be that long ago. Young gym stick thing like
It
yourself.
had, well, there was a man and a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And then another man and another woman came in.
Well, it's what we call plot development.
And then one of the women that came in at first went out. And then came back in again. It's something really, really important. I can't remember what. Oh, to a man who I always remember as having a gentleman's dance. And then when the couple stayed on and everyone else went out and they and then they kissed a lot and had a glass of ice cold champagne. And that's it, really.
I can't quite seem to place that one.
Oh, it had a brown cover.
Tell me, Estelle, do you find it aphrodisiac? I mean, meeting a well-known creative artist, because I found many women when they first meet.
You know, it's funny how you remember things, isn't it? We'll have a glass of ice-cold champagne, darling. Do you know, I remember that line vividly, but I can't remember the name.
Did you like ice-cold champagne, Estelle? Because I've got a very colourful little room in a nearby hotel, and in that little fridge is
Now I've come to think about it. It was another man who had a little ginger moustache.
Look, can we just leave the ginger moustache aside one moment? What I'm trying to say, Estelle, is that I think I'm going to go and have a little close brand new glass of champagne. Oh, sorry, what's funny?
Nothing.
You're remembering my play, A Witty Murder, and a witty repast, is it turning on?
What? No. I've just read what our teacher said.
Teacher, what teacher?
The one who taught short book.
Yes, and?
I couldn't possibly.
Well, please, it's only very funny. I'd like to share in the joke.
Well, it's no joke. Well, I couldn't possibly. Well, okay. Well, she said that it was obvious that whoever wrote the books was afraid of women and wasn't securing his own sexuality.
Well, she said that?
Yeah.
Well, what made her say that?
I don't know.
Well, do I know her, this woman? Well, sorry, what was in the comment? What's she done? They must have given your description.
I never said
Girls, uniforms, gym slits.
I never said that.
So right, to some old repressed, frigid nun, there's never even set eyes on me, for God's sake, presumed there's a question to make assumptions about my sexuality, about tittering gym slip schoolgirls, and why? All because my writings dare to challenge conventional notions of morality and religion.
Oh, Miss Throxton.
Miss Throxton, not a nun then. Miss Throxton. The name says it all then. A spinster with a bicycle holding down. Now, I've got a feminist type, porcupine hair, dungarees, boots, and roll her own.
About 25, short blonde hair, voluptuous figure, drove a little sports car, non-smoker. Oh, and we all had a crush on her in the second
Well,
year.
excuse me then. I do know what Nergated was a devastating insight into the depths of my sexuality.
Well, she said the titles of your plays were very revealing. Tell me some titles.
I can't quite remember it at the moment.
Oh, A Finger in the Dike, that's...
Oh yeah, that's a word that's completely different.
Oh, and Bitch Kill. See, that's another one to see. It shows how you hate them when you want to love them.
Rubbish, a pure fluke. It came to me in a...
Lost in a blazing road with a third wife?
Well, how do you know that?
Mr. Brooks.
I'm beginning to loathe that name.
Well, she saw you on the chat show.
Oh, did she? Oh, did she?
And then there's Fecund. I wonder what Mr. Brooks would make of that one. I guess her line on it would be that you're afraid of the mess of sex and babies and so on, and that you aren't securing your own sexuality. Anyways, oh well, I've enjoyed our little chat, but I really must be getting on. I'll try and think of the name of that title.
Oh, please, don't bother.
Bye.
Oh, now, Roland, you'll have to shift. I'm up in the house for the matinee. Are you all right?
I've been better.
Drawn another blank, eh? Look at the bright side, Roland. What would you have had to talk about afterwards?
Well, who cares about afterwards? Oh, you're right, though. My favourite kind of woman is one who has lived and learned from experience, and one who wishes to share with a kindred spirit. One who can operate on an intellectual as well as a physical level, and one that understands the needs of the soul as well as the needs of the flesh. I do have a very comfortable room in a nearby open one.
You've forgotten about last night.
Last night?
On this very table.
Oh.
You have forgotten. Wasn't much to remember in point of fact.
Oh no.
Oh, forget. I have. Could happen to anyone. Especially with the amount you had to drink.
Oh my god.
Only do us a favour. Don't tell Deirdre.
Deirdre?
My other half. God, she's very possessive. And she's got a blue belt in kendo. Now I'm up in the house. The stage is live.
Well, lucky old stage.
This is a lovely bit. Moving. Poignant. I think I'm going to cry. Oh, my Sorry. It's nearly over. It's nearly the end.
One more push and nature's triumph is complete. Push out the life.
I am pushing. Push, he says, he with the cruel eyes and the cold sight in his hands. How could there be so much pain in the world?
It's all about blood in the end. Blood and mess, pain and guilt.
And I am the woman bearing the man's load of guilt.
He has no part in it now, the man. The miracle is no longer his. His part, his job is done. He is half of the double helix, a cipher in the genetic code. That is his immortality.
And I am their victim, but his victim most of all. Who did this to me? Who put something inside of me only so I may put out his legacy? 9 agonizing months later. Did I give my permission? Do I consent? No. Ah!
Push, push. One more push and the miracle is accomplished. Push and nature's triumph is complete. It's... Oh, fucker. Dry. Shit, what is it? Think. Oh, only a few moments from the end of the solid thing. A few minutes from a shower of a stiff gin. I can almost taste it. It's funny what happens to time when you drive. It feels like hours have passed, but you know it can only be microseconds. Or perhaps I've passed out when it is hours. I can't tell. The brains turn to loft insulation and everything slows down. Except for the bowels, which turn to liquid fertiliser. So we're going to have to wait for the prompt. It must be deafeningly obvious by now that I've dried. Or perhaps she thinks it's a pause. Or a silence, as Roland calls them. I mean, what's the difference between a pause and a silence? I once read a definition by Harold Pinter. Oh, now I've forgotten it. Look at her. Glaring at me. It's no good looking at me like that, you silly cow. I can't remember. We're just going to have to wait for the prompt to get back from our holidays. God, she looks pissed off. It can't all be that bad. Hello? 15th row are getting restless. They can sense something's gone wrong. I can hear them sucking their dentures. Why does an audience cluster at the back, even when it's half empty? Perhaps it's the spit from the stage. It comes out, why do actors spit when they're on stage? I mean, you don't spit in real life, but as soon as you get up here, it's whoosh, Trevi fountain. I could write one of those coffee table books, man. Great theatrical gobblers of our time. So we pass into the dying years of the 20th century, still no sign of a prompt. Oh, I wish I was at home with Financial Times and a herbal tea. Ah, here it comes. Cracker wakes. What was that? I couldn't understand a bloody word. Oh, I've got a rushing in my ears. I feel a bit lightheaded. Perhaps I'm going to have a heart attack. That's a teacher. Making me do this, pretending to be somebody else. Bloody childish way to earn a living. It's quite pleasant when you get a chance to have a look around. Who was it? Who was it? Who was she with last night? Look at him. He's enjoying this. My discomfiture. Arrogant young bastard. Eyes like piss holes in the snow, and mouth like... Hold on, he's in that sitcom with her. She wasn't home this morning because she was at his digs. All those whispered conversations in the corner of the dressing room, she keeps giving him her brave little smile. It fits. They had the opportunity, they had the means, they had the motive. Oh, it's been too many Agatha Christie's. It's him. It has to be him. He's been going right under my nose. The treacherous little butt. And after all those promises he made me yesterday afternoon. Bloody hell. Oh, prompt! Speak up, Maureen. Speak up for pity's sake.
What's a boy?
It's a girl! It's a boy!
In the wings, behind the stage, in the dressing rooms.
What he said about that, the better.
But what you see is just the tip. We're the ones up here, caught in the remorseless, unpitying glare of the spotlights, like rabbits caught in the headlands, transfixed, hypnotised.
What of ourselves?
But there are others. The ones back there. The ones you never see. The techies. SMs, ASMs, DSMs,
NBs, CDs, UFOs and more.
lighting wizards, sound magicians, coffee conjurers.
People with all scenery.
They have a language all their own. LX, QX, SFX.
Domine, Domine, Deus ex machina, Amen.
The backstage, back room boys and girls, without whom none of this, etc., etc. Huggy, huggy, touchy, touchy, feely, feely, kissy, kissy, love, love. See how they struggle. Forever doomed to toil away their lives in semi-darkness. Troglodytes in the theatre's cage. It's not tonight.
Now this is what I call a revelation because it's disappointing actually, also.
Enough. The magic of the theatre. Read its spell again. Just a minute, or even an interval. When we love, we have been.
No, I need a proper interval. Don't tell me this stuff. I'm not going any further than that voice. I'm not.
Interval. Once more the reverent hush. Let's get on with it, shall we? 1640 hours, a cough and a spit.
What a disgusting talking.
Werner, surprised her? Ah, it's me. It is you. I thought I heard you laughing. You should come round.
Oh, I never like to do that. After a performance, the cast needs time to ease back from their world back into ours. Outsiders intrude.
But I didn't know. You should have said. I could have...
But I did.
Right, speak.
Right, I remember. Okay. Oh, yeah. I remember. However, I didn't know.
I happened to be past it. I thought it's some time since I've been to the theatre.
So you didn't come to see the play?
You were going to say something else, I think.
I say you didn't come to see me.
And you know very well that I used to try to teach you at drama school.
Love yourself. Love the art of yourself, not just self-art.
Just so. Remember, please.
It's like being back at school again. So, you say you live, or are you just passing?
Well, I've retired. To the provinces, as it happens.
You don't teach at school anymore?
As I say.
Well, I didn't know. I mean, I hadn't heard.
It was a spur-of-the-moment decision.
I can't imagine that place without you.
As you were saying, you have a very poor imagination, and I know that not to be the case. No, you don't.
No. You were the inspiration. We all said so. I mean, not just mine. Well, I never would have won the silver medal without your... Well, everything, I suppose.
You should have won the gold medal.
Well, I didn't do enough voice work, I know.
Also, you smoked too much, I think.
I've given up. 6.5 months. My body's a temple.
Is that the kind of thing I used to say?
All the time. And you taught us that mantra, do you remember? What we had to say, well, at times when we doubted ourselves. I've forgotten it.
Again?
Well, the play, I'm interested in this. I haven't quite got it yet.
I thought it was interesting. Did I say I didn't like it? It's a pile of crap. No piece of work, it needs some work. Needs some work.
No. I only did it for the rent, but it's a pile of crap.
No piece of work in the theatre is entirely worthless. Gems can always be found amongst the mud. But I must say, in this piece, it will take exceptional eyesight.
It's a huge pile of crap. Just as well I've only got a cough and a spit.
To be entirely negative merely closes the door on creativity. Our work as actors is to open doors so that the audience can marvel at the wonders within.
Well, you said that, and that kind of hits a lot of nails on the head. For me, you know, with regards to, well, the work you find once you leave college. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Groping my way.
Well, it's just... all that stuff we did at college, it was good and worthwhile and full of artistic intentions. And then you leave and, well, you pretty much have to do crap all the time. Not crap, just crap plays like this, but voiceovers and adverts. Do you see what I mean?
How can one play King Lear on a Saturday night and then be evangelical about low-fat frankfurters at 9 o'clock on a Monday morning without compromising one's integrity?
Exactly.
Without losing sight of what we are as performers and artists.
Precisely. Well?
The theatre is a difficult mistress.
Oh.
All one can say is that one must treat the work, whatever it may be, with honesty and good creative intention.
But in the end, I don't know, it's just a matter of
Dignity?
Exactly. Precisely. But I mean, it's degrading as an actor. Well, as a human being, having to be in stuff that's... Well, it's like that thing on you. Have you seen it? There's Room for You. Oh, God, I bet it's not me. But have you seen that advert on the telly for lettuce or salad cream or something? And there's that fuzzy, fluffy rabbit who jumps around and it goes, yum, and goes lettuce at the camera. Well, I don't like salad cream personally, but I look at that rabbit and I think, God, there's an actor inside that suit. There's a brother of mine, and the words of Shakespeare pass through his lips. And I'm thinking, well, how can you look at the camera crew in the eye? Himself, his family. Well, it's just degrading. Do you see what I mean?
Suddenly, you are very fluent.
I mean, there just seems to be some sort of... Well, I don't know. It's just maybe, well, in this profession, I suppose you're lucky to get any work at all. It's just funny old business.
Do you remember that exercise we did at school with a pistol?
Truth from the barrel of the gun, yes.
Yes, you point the gun at your character's head. And characters, mind you, and the most important difference.
And then you had to say the last thoughts in the character's mind just before death.
Yes, I taught it to all my students. A great focusing exercise.
Just a bit of a relief, really, when you pulled the gun. And I thought,
It's my father's gun. Was. From the Great War. The First World War.
he was an actor, wasn't he?
An actor-manager, yes. A great actor-manager in Germany between the wars.
And he fled with Brett when the Nazis came to power.
You know that story?
You told us that story.
I've been thinking of my father a great deal recently. He taught me so much about acting that I still remember. He instilled me with such ideals about the art. I often wonder what he would think of his son now.
What is that you taught us about Chekhov and guns?
What Chekhov says, that the gun can make us laugh or cry. When Uncle Vanya fires and misses, we laugh and cry at the same time. But in the end, Chekhov said he grew tired of playing with ended pistol shots.
But didn't he also say something that if a gun is drawn in a play and the audience sees it, then that gun must be fired? Why did you retire?
I taught enough.
You wanted to act again. You taught us the only way to improve is to practice the craft.
I taught you that, yes.
Well, are you getting anywhere? No, Mr. Meister?
Oh, some interesting things have presented themselves.
That's excellent. Well, you were a brilliant teacher, but it's just marvellous that you're out there again, you know, a working member of the profession. Well, it'd be great to see you again, but I've got to go, you know, backstage, emotional problems. But, gee, it's been marvellous, inspirational when I see you. And you reminded me why I wanted to get into this profession in the first place. And I'm going to make a resolution. From now, I'm only ever going to do good, worthwhile work. No sitcoms, no crap. 5 elements in the exposure. Good work, even if it is a cop and a spit.
That is a very laudable aim.
Well, Byron, Mr. Weiser, or Maestro, that's what we used to call you, you know. We never told you. I remember that mantra. We are the work. The work we do is us. In the end, we are judged by the work we do. I won't forget it again.
Another councillor gone.
Have you know, the magic of theatre
Has left his life.
when that happens, when the light goes out.
Only one thing left.
Expectation,
Tension.
suspense.
Nothing of an anticlimax.
See here, the businesswoman.
The theatre sponsor.
Cool, dispassionate, in control.
I don't know why we bother with all this.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. The small problem we sorted out. A rabbit with a gun. Showbiz.
Serious?
I wouldn't joke about a thing like that. Oh, I see what you mean. No, miss, just flesh wound. Send for the ambulance. That sort of thing doesn't happen here very often, honestly. I wouldn't want your corporation thinking of robbed and knee-deep in 600 rabbits. Right, sorry, but I've forgotten.
Tanya.
Right, Estelle, sorry to be a bit late.
That's all right. It was good of you to interface with me at such short notice.
Right. Yeah, sorry we can't interface in my office, but they haven't sorted out the drains.
That's no problem.
You haven't tried working there on a hot day. Oh, and sorry we can't meet in the coffee bar. It closes between the matinee and the evening performance.
Really, there's no need to keep apologizing.
Sorry, legacy of my years of British Rail. Sorry. And I must say, it's taken me a little by surprise you're ringing and saying you want to meet me at such short notice.
I realize that we're both operating under a little bit of a difficulty here. I've only recently taken over the corporate sponsorship from my predecessor, and I understand you're in the same situation here at the theatre. Your predecessor having taken early retirement?
The ultimate early retirement.
I'm sorry.
He died.
Oh dear.
Poor Mr. Bisson. Stress related.
Yes, well, I don't know what went on between our predecessors, but I know that they were both old men near the end of their careers.
Near the end of his life in poor Mr. Bissell's case.
Exactly. So, when I came to look at the deal that had been put together, I'm sorry to have to say that I came across one or two little problems at your end that need resolving.
Oh dear, well I'm sure we can iron out any problems without too much trouble. What's the scale?
Almost the whole of the entire proposed season. I did say almost. We have no problems with the Agatha Christie, or are those your trousers or mine? Estelle?
You're not? Oh, thank you. We're desperately relying on that sponsorship.
You have to understand, Estelle, we're just a small part of a huge international corporation with its headquarters in Salt Lake City. We have to be very careful about what we sponsor and what that sponsorship says about our corporate image. Is this what they call the set? Did somebody get killed? Anyway, we have to be very careful about what we sponsor. There are a few rules, but they are golden. Rule 1, always sponsor opera wherever possible. Rule 2, make sure that whatever you sponsor is safe to the point of tedium if necessary. William Douglas Holmes, good. Early, but definitely not late Acorn is just about okay. Agatha Christie's better than both. Rule 3, if it's Shakespeare, make sure the director's over 60, desperate for work, and a member of the Garrick Club. So, in the light of that, let's take a look at the season, shall we? A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Oh, well that should be right, shouldn't it? Shakespeare. It's a nice play.
But with these provisos. No mud, fairies only in the old-fashioned sense of the word. No nudity, no trapezes.
Trapeze is right.
Showboat. Oh dear.
Oh, what's wrong?
All those oppressed slaves toting those bales of cotton. Some of Farmer Corp's major product lines are made almost exclusively of cotton. Having all those poor oppressed slaves toting all those heavy bales of cotton rather casts Farmer Corp in the light of a cruel exploiter of underwaged workers. Which of course we are, but the last thing we want is to have it publicly celebrated on the stage. But these are all incidentals. Our real problem is this.
Fecund.
Fecund. A new play. Oh, I forgot to mention Rule 4. Never, never, never sponsor new work by an author who's still breathing. It's just asking for trouble. So, let's take a little look at this play, shall we? In it, a woman gives birth. That's good. But
There's always a but, isn't there?
she's in labor for almost the entire length of the play. It is a long birth. It is bloody. It is painful. She contemplates abortion at some length.
Yes, and?
Do you know what Pharmacorp's major product line is, Estelle? Nappies. Fluffy dump, fully absorbent, disposable nappies.
Oh yes, I've seen your adverts on TV. All those little babies dancing. Oh,
I think you're beginning to see the scale of the problem we have with this play.
God.
Every word and everything that happens in that play violates every clause of Pharmacorp's sponsorship charter. So, what I'm proposing is a rewrite.
A rewrite?
I'm just flagging up the notion that it could be rewritten in such a way that it reinforces the corporate identity.
Oh yes, but it's all just so you won't like it.
The author?
The playwright, yes. Oh, you don't know what playwrights are like. Oh, they shout, and they wave their arms around a lot. I used to get to do with their jumbo sausages like chipolatas. They're just very, very odd people, and I don't think...
Perhaps if I introduce with him.
Well, you mean meet him? Well, he can try. Oh, Wendy. Could you please send Mr. Lockett's backstage, please, and ask him if he can come out here and join us, please? Thank you. He shouldn't be a minute.
Good, because there's no time to waste if we're to get this place cleaned up in time for Aaron Zoffany III's visit and reception.
I'm sorry?
Aaron Zoffany III, the international corporate chairman.
I'm sorry.
Grandson of Aaron Zoffany I, the founder of Pharmacorp. He's flying in tonight in the company's private jet. It's a great honor. It'll be the first time that he's been seen outside Utah in 7 years, since he went into spiritual retreat with Cherry and Buzz.
Cherry and Buzz?
His two handmaidens. We call them wives.
Two what?
He's a fanatical Mormon.
And he's coming here tonight.
He's landing at 7 and coming straight here from the airport. It's a great coup for Pharmacorp UK. You did get my fax, didn't you? The food at the reception will, of course, be vegan. And Mr. Zoffany Free insists that the auditorium be completely sterile. He's very particular about germs. That is in hand, isn't it? Excellent. Is this Mr. Luckett? Tanya Steele, Mr. Luckett, Pharmacorp.
Don't listen to a word that woman says to you. You don't frighten me. I'm a perfectly normal, healthy man of my prime. You present no threat to me or my sexuality.
I'm very pleased to hear it, Mr. Luckett. Roland. Shall we go somewhere, Roland, and interface?
Interface? I'm beginning to feel better already. The greatest of pleasure, Tanya. I've got a very comfortable little room in a nearby hotel.
About that this side.
D11, 12. B11, 12, 13, 14. Hello, can I help you?
I should, I think so. Do you know that we have been waiting here for 1 minute, 17 seconds?
Oh, I am sorry.
It's just not good enough, is it?
Show me a moment. I don't know why they bother with all this. Surely anyone can read that. 1950 nows. One was on heat. Sorry about that. Can I show you 2 seats at all?
No, just a moment. We have been waiting here
Wendy!
for...
Wendy! What's the matter with you? Sorry, I was
No, never mind that, we haven't got time. Listen, do you know anywhere that sells vegan food? Actually, do you know what vegan food is?
something to do with milk, I think.
Right. Tesco's, they have a vegan counter.
Oh, Waitrose more likely.
Right. I'll hold the fort and I'll disinfect the auditorium.
Right.
Good.
Why?
The plane's landed. They're just taxiing. Is everything all right, your end?
Yes, yes. Oh, excuse me. How was wrong, Mr. Lackett?
I don't begin to see what that has to do with you.
1 minute, 17 seconds?
I beg your pardon.
Write it down in the book. 1 minute, 17 seconds between our arriving at this point and being greeted by our usherette. And not on it is. Not to knew the amount of subsidy the good people of this town pour into this place. Lionel. Be quiet, mother. I am Councillor Longheap. You may recognise my picture in the local newspapers.
No, sorry.
Oh. Well, I represent the Labour Party on the local Leisure and Amenities Committee, and therefore as such my secretary to be your employer. And being kept waiting 1 minute 17 seconds is not on.
No, it's my birthday.
Be quiet, mother.
Well, all I can do is apologise from all of us here at the Theatre Royal, from the artistic director down to the theatre captain, and ask you for your tickets.
Mother, tickets.
Oh, yes. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, come on. Forgive me, but she was one I never bring her to the theatre.
Oh, here they are.
Give them to the girl then. That's right, that's what she's here for. That's why we pay her out of our hard-earned taxes.
B13.
Just a minute, please.
Thank you.
What did you say thank you for?
I'm just being polite.
At these prices, she should be saying thank you to you. She should be going down bended knees in gratitude.
A13 and A14, thank you. Just follow me, thank you.
Oh, come on, you've heard the girl. Is this them?
A13 and A14, thank you.
Time to... Just sit down, mother.
Thank you, sir. May I take that from you?
You may not.
Right, thank you, sir. And may I take this chance to wish you a long and painful death under excruciating circumstances as a result of your experience in the theatre tonight. Thank you.
3 minutes, 37 seconds. What did the girl say?
In here. They're nice seats, aren't they, Lionel? They've put us in the front row.
Don't pull my sleeve, mother.
But they are nice seats, aren't they?
Well, everyone doesn't mind getting a crick in the neck and being spat at by actors with unmentionable diseases. In fact, I think I'll ask to be moved.
Lionel, this is my birthday treat.
I've always held the view that the theatre is an over-subsidised, upper-middle-class bean feast, and there is nothing I have seen here this evening to change my views.
Lionel, why couldn't we have had a drink in the bar?
Did you see the price of a light ale? Scandalous, I call it. I shall be bringing up the matter at the next Leisure and Amenities. But fear not, dear woman. As ever, I have come prepared. Cinzano, beer, the red wine?
But, I mean, is it all right in here?
My dear woman, as you never seem to appreciate, I am on the local council, and therefore, as such, have a certain sway in this place. To drink up and to be of a good heart. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, is that the programme?
Yeah.
How much did this cost?
£1.50.
£1.50? Jeez, get away with money. God knows that the ticket's costing up.
It happens to be my birthday, Lionel.
I am aware of that, Mother. I'm here on time. Thank Bob for that. For one dreadful moment, I thought he'd bought me another one of those one-man shows. You get one man droning on all evening, £14.50 ticket. You call that value for money? I certainly don't. How many's in this one? Oh no!
What is it, Lionel?
Oh, pray to Bob it isn't who I think it is.
That's right. And you can jolly well tell him I said so.
Lord, hell. It's Lionel. It's Gerald Blishart.
Down we go. I'll see you at the next lodge.
Leaving the Conservative mob on the council. I'm on the programme. Perhaps you won't see us.
Is this a heap I see before me?
Gerald? Just don't listen to him, Mother.
It is. It's a socialist heap. How stinky. And I thought that smell was the drains.
Really, Gerald, this evening's proving ghastly enough as it is. You may be indulged again.
Just ignore him, Mother.
Only joking, comrade Keith.
Despite what the doctor told you.
Only joking. Got a sense of humour, haven't you, old stinky boy?
Don't rise to the bait, Mother.
Must have a sense of humour, mustn't he, darling? Being a member of the Labour Party.
Oh, boy, your head this hard.
Now, temper. You're not with the comrades now, you know.
Oh, Gerald, don't be so juvenile.
Good evening, sir, madam.
Oh, good evening yourself, my dear. And what delights have you in store for us this evening?
And please don't start flirting with the staff.
Opera, is it?
You know perfectly well it isn't.
I love a bit of opera. Nice tunes with a nap in between.
May I see your tickets, please, sir?
Now, who's getting the tickets?
You were, Gerald.
Oh, well, was I?
Yes, I offered, but as usual, you had to be in charge of everything. So you got.
Oh, did I? Well, I must have mislaid them. Yes, left them on the dressing room table and forgotten them.
Honestly.
But I remember our seat numbers. They're the ones we always have.
I'm sorry, sir, but I have to see your tickets. I'm not authorised to take any other action.
Well, perhaps you could show me to the person who is authorised. Tell him that Gerald Blishart, leader of the council, and his wife Marcia are being kept waiting. The leader of the council who nods through a very substantial subsidy for this place each year. Perhaps you could do that.
Well, in view of the circumstances, perhaps we at the theatre hall can be a little more flexible.
Oh, jolly good, my dear. I thought you'd see it my way.
What seats were they, sir?
Our usual, A30 and A40.
Very good. Just follow me.
Well done, Gerald. There are times when I remember why I married you. Almost.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. There does seem to be a bit of a misunderstanding. Councillor Heap and his wife.
Are sitting in our seats? Oh, Stinky, are you sitting in our seats, old son? Well, you're just going to have to move.
Not a chance.
Don't let's cause a fuss, Lionel.
You sit down, I insist.
Julie, how do you do?
Well, what are you bowing and scraping for?
This is Marcia.
How do you do?
There's no need to bow and scrape just because he's the leader of the local council.
Delighted.
Oh, jolly good, lovely. Well, now we've got the formalities over, you're just going to have to shift.
Don't think you can come in here throwing your weight around just because you've got a fancy double-barreled name.
Well, have we got your tickets?
Of course we've got our tickets, Mother, tickets.
Oh, yes.
Oh, for Pete's sake, will you find those tickets?
Oh, we've got him in here somewhere. Wait a minute. I gave them to the girl. She gave them back to me. That's right. And
Because if you haven't got your tickets, you're going to have to move. In fact, that's dishonest. I ought to have a word with the usherette to get you thrown out.
Gerald, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Lionel.
Well, let's see your tickets then.
The fact is we've left them at home.
I bet you haven't even bought any. I'm all about you, don't you worry, chum.
What are you implying, you wench?
They're obviously going to be at this all evening.
Throwing your weight around, insisting on free tickets, not willing to pay for anything.
I pay my way and I resent you implying that I don't.
Why don't you go powder our noses?
Well, you're on our side, know what you're up to, don't you worry.
Me?
What do you mean by that?
Well, your funny little handshakes, treating this place like your own private reserve.
That's an outrageous suggestion.
This council stuff's so dreary, isn't it?
Oh, I wouldn't know. Lionel never tells me. He says I wouldn't understand.
Well, we're Gerald. It is not the council. It's the bloody opera.
Opera? Oh, I love opera myself.
Really? How extraordinary.
Oh, yes. I listen to her every afternoon. No, she's got a terrible voice.
What do you know? Are you fully aware just how much money the council pours into this place every year?
Of course I'm, you bloody fool. I authorise it.
My point exactly. And what do we get? Opera, opera and more opera. Just say you and your leech's chums can come and nod your head, move your lips as if you know the words, and then all get up, go to the bar, eat smoked salmon sandwiches and drink champagne, which is really what it's all about. You might as well stay in there in the first place and just put the record player on.
Rubbish. We have the occasional ballet.
Exactly. And who pays for it? Me and my kind through our taxes.
True.
You're talking through your fundament.
What we should do is open this place up to the people.
What people?
Good question.
The people, the community.
Which community?
I beg your pardon.
I said, which community?
Exactly.
You keep out of this, you're just an usherettes.
Well, I'm a member of the community.
What?
I'm a member of the community.
Usherette! They're on their way in the stretch limo. I've just been talking to Buzz. Apparently, whenever Mr. Zoffany III goes to a public performance, he always sits in the same numbered seat.
Don't tell me. Let me guess.
Apparently, it's something to do with a vision his grandfather had in the Nevada desert.
Seat 39, is it?
A13.
Surprise, surprise.
See to it, will you? Has this place been disinfected, as I asked?
I'm sorry, sir. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. I'm just saying that because my lowly job demands it. I'm going to have to ask you to move. The third Mr. Zoffany. I don't know what happened to the other two. Who is apparently completely off his trolley because of a collision his grandmother had in the Yavi Desert. And if you can make any sense of that, you're a better one than I am. Thank you.
Now surely to the manual move.
Just some American religious there, not likely.
This is one of the richest and most important men in the US of A. The head of one of the largest corporations in the free world. A massive employer of local labour. Have you any idea of the sweeteners we, as a council, have had to offer Varnacom to base their European operation here?
Sweetness? Sweetness? Just what we've always thought. Bribery, corruption and sleaze. The holy trinity of the Tory party. And that just what was in it for you, my friend.
Let me point out a few facts of commercial life to you people.
Chanel number 5. Simply so lingeringly erotic. Well, possibly. I'm a playwright.
I've seen your photographs somewhere.
Outside the theatre, perhaps.
No, somewhere else.
On the back of a book. I can't remember the title, but it had a brown cover. Anyway, right, I've always been fascinated by those.
You won't believe this, but my degree was in English.
No, I believe it, as his sensitivity ingrained in every one of your lovely features.
And seriously, I've always loved and adored creative artists. Painters, sculptors, concert pianists. But my real passion has always been writers. Creative writers that can touch the very center of my being. I have to confess, I hope you do. I find them aphrodisiac.
So it's simple, Nick. You get your ass out of that chair or I'll...
I have a very comfortable room near my local hotel. Come there with me, now!
Yes, oh yes!
There is a God! There is a God!
I took a pint of cheese from my tray and full of ice cream waffles.
You will.
Excuse me, what is going on here? This is theatre, don't have passion.
What? What?
Step away!
Miss Braxton!
My chest!
Miss Braxton!
Gerald, oh my God, what are we, Gerald?
Pains in my chest!
You're dying.
We're coming, my darling, we're coming.
If only that were true! Oh, I never touched him!
Is it hard? I told him to lose weight, that stupid, stubborn man. The doctors warned him time and time again. Gerald! Gerald! Where did he ambulance?
It's too late, I'm afraid.
What did you say?
It's too late, I'm afraid.
He's arrived. He's on his way up. He's on his way. Oh my God! Who's that in his seat? In A13. I thought I told you. Oh my God! Aaron's up and his third is here. He's on his way up.
Mother, come away from that creature at once!
I, Tanya, newly elevated third handmaiden of Aaron Zoffany III, declare unto you that he's about to speak.
Pardon me, sir. I believe you're sitting in my seat.
Oh my God, it started. Oh my God, it's there.
Miss Netterbank, I didn't expect to find you.
That's right, Wendy.
Oh, I like to do that. You know, come in here when everyone's gone. And Mr. Vincent, your predecessor, he used to come in here and sit like that. Used to move him. I could tell. It's quite often he was in tears. I don't know. There's something about a theatre, isn't there?
Certainly is, Wendy.
It's a little game, really, hasn't it? All round.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it. I mean, we all know. I mean, they don't, but I do. day is something different. The people, the plays, the lights, even the smell. Everything's just magic, I think.
Yeah.
The magic of the theatre.
Yeah.
Oh well, another day tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll say good night then. Good night then.
The personnel department, British Rail, Network South East. Dear Sir, I'm applying for the position of anything really. Customer complaints clerk, a station announcer, anything. I already have considerable experience of working in the theatre. I already have considerable experience of working in British Rail as well as 2 weeks psychiatric work experience as part of the care and community project. I enclose my CV and hope that you'll please consider me. Because to be frank, I'm desperate.
Thanks, I'll try and make it brief. We've had a good time up here. And of course, as with all our productions, there are the backstage boys and girls without whom none of this could happen. I'd like to say thank you to Vera on props, Pauline's prompted, Jenny on makeup, Bernie's done the raffle, of course the bar ladies, we can never manage without a drink. Our lighting wizard, Richard Bidwell, our sound magician, Chris Merton, the cosy conjurer, Jackie Mullaney, and those who pumped the scenery. Dave Watts, Doug Rich, Pete Cranwell, and I think a few others already on here anyway. But of course, there are two people who've put in a lot of hard work to this production. Our set designer, painter and director, Karen Robinson. Karen,
Thanks very much. Coming. It makes it all worthwhile when the audience is here, believe me. And, oh, what's a tea? Can we go to the bar now?
Touchy. I managed to get through this production without arguing once, which is
I just felt a lot.
But thanks to the cast and the crew, we've been brilliant. Tremendous as always. Thank you. And thank you all for coming.
Good night.
See what's happening out there.
Brilliant. Hiya,
It's the stuff.
Children's
Which is your favourite song? We could have something.
Thank you very much. That's it.
Two bits of truth. The truth is,